Guys, it's Lex, and today's another episode of grinding to top 200, even though we're already here. And as someone suggested in the comment, I went with Evil Gaia this time, and that was very fun because I never played the deck. I made a few changes based on the list that made top 8 at the last RBET. Mainly, I'm playing 2 crystals here just to just to see the dark calling more often. So that's it. Maybe I made a few changes in the side, but it's mostly the same deck list. So nothing really fancy. You just try to get access to Prisma, get you access to any either Miracle Fusion or Dark Calling, and then you just one punch mind the opponent, most likely into Ryko. So that's it for the list. I'm gonna show you a few games because before recording this episode, I've been doing a few matches, as I see unrated, unranked matches, rated matches. So yeah, and I've been playing a bunch of decks. So yeah, you see, I've done a lot of games. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. I believe this is my very first replay with the deck. And for this game, I was playing against Fish OTK, but I didn't know from in the beginning. I thought it was just a regular, Monarch deck. So yeah, I just go for Prisma, and I just send the big piece of golem, so it's fine. In here, so he tried to dupe block me with the brain control substitute. So I just go solemn judgment on the normal summon of substitute, and so now he just forced for attack and kind of pass his turn. And look at the life point total. So he's at 7,200, and I'm getting very low. But now, just top deck. Well, I don't have to top deck anything because Prisma just resolve a second time. So this time I send. Oh wait, I think I made a mistake. I said the wrong one. I was supposed to reveal the malicious fin. So then I can send the malicious hedge, and now dark calling is live, and then I can just go dark calling. I can also normal summon Stratos, dark calling Stratos, and I can just attack for game. So just like this, this game one went pretty fast. So that's why I wanted to try this heavy Gaia deck. So now the opponent starts, and I will. So now he just goes for the small swap frog setup, and then I go for Future Fusion, and it's pretty good because he just set up Miracle and the dark calling, and I also have the Strato. So my hand is pretty bonkers, so I try to attack directly. There's no guard, thankfully. So then I just trap the shoot. And Shen on his Mystical Space Typhoon, so that's 1 for 2, so that's pretty good. I go for the Moray of Greed, which plays around the trap the shoot pretty well, and then you just go for a dupe lock, I guess. And he said Threatening Roar, which is pretty good against the deck because it's a way to prevent him to get OTK by the Dark Calling plays. So yeah. Sorry guys. So I just go for Caius. I banish the one dupe. He changed the wars, which is fine because it means there will be no more war for the big push play. But I just need to top deck the Dark Calling. And now he goes for the Fish OTK, and actually he goes for the Colossal Armory Armline, which is fine because I happen to have the Phoenix Wind Blast, so I can just wait for him to commit more. And he also goes for the Mist Worm, and I just wait for the Mist Worm. He tried to bounce the sets, and I can just use the Phoenix Wind Blast. I bounce the Colossal Fighter, and just like this, I clear the Mist Worm. I take some damage because of Armory Arm, but it's fine. Then I can just go Future. No, sorry, I go for Caius. I banish the sets. I go for Future Fusion again, and that's just it. So that's it for game number 1. So yeah, pretty, pretty fast match. So we're going to game number 2. And I have no clue what I was playing against. So still on my Evil Gaia list. I'm playing against Gladbeast, okay. So I just set Equisty, Trapstone, and Waboku. So I go for Army, get Stratos. Stratos get me Prisma. I'll try to run over the set monster. He changes Waboku. There's a freaking Equisty. Then he goes Murmillo, clear the Stratos. So I'm forced to bottomless on Darius. He attacks with Murmillo, which is fine. He special summon the one La Quarry. And let me see. Yeah, I go for Mole. Yeah, and just pass my turn because I don't really have much. I could go blind Dark Calling, but we don't know. The trap could be bottomless, and then I'm just fucked. So he goes for Gizarus. He clears the Maw, which is unfortunate. Gizarus connects. You get Darius, Lacroix, and he makes the Arclinos, which is kind of fine because we happen to play the legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, which is a pretty awesome tech since 2008 against Black Wings, I believe, because it just bounces any monster that attacks it on top of the deck, so there's no Glad Beast that can trigger its effects into the legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, and even the fusion gets bounced, so it's a pretty awesome card. So yeah, he's gonna learn it the hard way. So yeah, he attacks into the Jiu-Jitsu Master, which bounces the Arclinos into the extra decks, which is amazing. Then attacks once with La Quarry and doesn't use the effect, so I can just go for the big Dark Gaia, clear the La Quarry, and now I just have like almost 4k attack monster against God Beast, and now he has to summon something bigger, or he has to have a Book of Moon or something like this. So yeah, I also set a second legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master just because I can afford it, and now he just has the dead Cold Wave, the dead Heavy Storm, and the dead Secutor in hand. So he go for the cats. He makes Murmillo just to clear Evil Gaia. He attacks onto the legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, and now I can just beat him up. Yes, I go for Prisma and just admit defeat. So we're going to game number 2. And this time he starts. So he goes for army, and yeah, he just opened 6 monsters. Unfortunate for him. So I just set the legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master again, and I play so badly into the Gizarus. I could have gone for Stratos, but since he set the monster, I was like, maybe he set the big one, like the Rhino, and I didn't want to attack into it with my Stratos, so that's why I didn't. And yeah, he just attack directly. Gizarus connects, get back the bestiary, and yeah, he set the roar. So I go side draw, then I go Stratos, and I try to clear the whole board. It didn't work, so then I just set the Tornado, and yeah. So we can go to game number 3 because he had Gizarus again. And this time I start, and yeah, I can go Prisma, and I set up the Evil Gaia because I already have the Fiend in hand, and I just put the rock in the grave, and now it's fine. So he goes for Prisma, I just have the bottomless, he said 2 cards, I go for the Blind the Tornado. I hate the Book of Moon, which is pretty good. Then I can go for the Prisma again, and this time I reveal Malicious Fiend to send Malicious Edge. So now the first Dark Calling is live, and I can also go Caius Tributing Prisma and clearing the set, then go for Dark Calling, then set Mirror Force, and I think it's just game from here. So yeah, I go for the big push. I get him very low. I know he has to have an insane hands to come back, but yeah, something tell me he doesn't. So yeah, that's just it. So that was match number 2 against Glad Beast. So let's see what we have as a game number 3. This one is pretty high rated against Spectre. Yeah, he's already 800 rated. So yeah, let's see. I start. I won rock paper scissors, and I was playing against. Oh yeah, Diva Hero. So I set the legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master. He has the Kaiu, so I'm kind of forced to play the Silent Judgment because I don't have anything else to do. And luckily, his hand is not that great for now, just like mine, so we can just play the slow game. I just set the return. He set the Sengen, a bunch of nothing happens. I try to go Exile Force into the Sengen. Yeah, I believe people weren't playing Exile Force, there's just a small tech I wanted to include. And yeah, I finally found the Prisma, send the Malicious Edge, attack directly, it works. And now I believe, yeah, the Dark Calling is live, so there's that, but there's too many traps cards, so I can't really go for it now. You go for the Godsark, goes for Dark Arm. So I bounced the new set because he never activated the first one, so I figured it was just a bluff. And when he finally chooses to use the trap the shoot, I have no monster in hands, so now I can just I can freely go for a big Dark Calling play. And yeah, so I send Ocean just to set up app 0. Then I can make use of the Dark Calling. And then we just trample over the Spirit Reaper, and then in battle phase you use Return, you bring back Malicious Edge, and that's just game. So, so yeah, I think that was a pretty nice game, a pretty nice one, a pretty nice finish with the Evil Gaia. So this time the opponent starts, and again he's opening all the bricks. So yeah, I go for the Prisma once, send Ocean. So now the Miracle Fusion is live. It was Snowman Eater, which is unfortunate, so I just pass my turn. He goes for Gilman, which is fine. So then I can just go Stratos, get another Prisma. No, I go for Malicious Edge because I have the Prodigy in hand, and I want to run over the Snowman Eater. And I pass my turn. Oh, you go for Dark Grapher, discard Malicious, and play again. Yeah, he's going for a big synchro play. So let's see. Yeah, he makes Stardust. He clears the Stratos, which is fine. So let me see. Yeah, and he set 2 cards. So I go for the Giant Grenade because I need this play to go through because I don't really have much because only I have a bunch of monsters and no fusion spells. Yeah, so I go for the Brain Control. I think I steal the Stardust. I go for the Malicious Edge. I clear the Dark Grapher because in the off chance he had another Dark, you could set up the Dark on Dragon play. So I need to clear that. And yeah, I just pass my turn. So it updecks. So now he has, well, every single card in his hand is just bricked, but like mine. So, so yeah, a pretty bad play. But I have the initiative with Malicious Edge. So yeah, he said bottomless, which is fine. So yeah, just trample over the Snowman Eater. Does not mind. And then do I set? I can either set Snowman Eater, the Jujutsu Master, or the Fossil Dyna. I don't think Fossil Dyna is getting any value from here. The legendary Jujutsu Master could be nice, or the Snowman Eater. It's either one of those two, and I go for Snowman Eater. Okay. So the opponent top decks that, like I called it. So if I didn't clear Dark Grapher, I could have sent Vanity Fiend, send something else, and if he top deck down Armed Dragon one turn early, it was game for him. So yeah, just top deck dead and set another bluff. So no, yeah, I top deck the Dark Calling, so that's pretty good. We just have to hope that this goes will be enough to save me when he goes for a big push, because you always need to be afraid of the Diva hero. They can explode out of nowhere, and also any Miracle Fusion top deck is live now. So yeah, Malicious Edge deals some more damage. As to the Fossil Dyna, goes for Vanity's Fiend, and he attack into the Snowman Eater, so I can just clear the Vanity's Fiend. And let me see. He's at 3 darks, and he chooses not to use the Dark on Dragon because he could have cleared the whole board. I don't really know why he didn't go for it. So yeah, just attack over with Malicious Edge. And then I set the Jujutsu Master, and let's see. Yeah, I'm very confused. Oh no, it's 4 dark, sorry, I didn't see the Prodigy, so that's why I didn't go for Dark on Dragon, yeah. So yeah, the classic Diva hero, like I really don't get the deck because sometimes it's very explosive, but look at how bricky it gets sometimes. There's so many bricks with the Spine Gilman, the Tribune Frog, and everything. So yeah, that's it for game number 3. And now the final match. I'm also showing some losses because I had a bunch of wins, had a bunch of losses, and I've played a bunch of decks. But yeah, that's it for Heavy Gaia. So for the 4th game. Oh yeah, I'm playing against Flamvell. And so I go for Prisma, send the big piece, attack over, but it's an hamster, which is unfortunate, and he gets the Ryko. So I just set the Phoenix Wind Blast. And here maybe the mistake was maybe I should have gone Phoenix Wind Blast on the set Ryko just to make him miss a turn and don't have the Ryko flip. So yeah, just select the set because I want to make maybe a push later. But yeah, he also has the Flamvell Fire Dog, and you see he's main decking the Kaiku. So yeah, he just cleared the Prisma, get the Flamvell Magician, and look at how how far I'm from him. Like I'm so behind. So he go for the Stardust and set the Deep Prison, so I can't really do much. Then he's normal summon the Kaiku, the main deck Kaiku, by the way. So Flamvell Fire Dog just triggers again, and now it's looking very dire for me. And yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I can banish Stardust, and when he goes for the Synchro 8, I can just go Torrential Tributes. So I banish the Stardust, but he has the second one, so Torrential Tribute is still not live. And yeah, I'm just getting beat up by the Flamvell deck. So yeah, I also have the Pot of Avarice and I set the Silent Judgment. So we can go to game number 2, and this time I'll start. And yeah, I didn't open it that well, so I just set the Tornado. I use it in end phase, clear the Book of Moon, top deck an army, but I just go for big piece because I want to clear the sets. It's forced to use it on the big piece, which is fine. We're fine with big piece in the grave and baiting out both Hamster and the Ryko. So now he just yeah, push a bit with Flamvell Magician and Ryko, and he makes Flamvell a weak with us. Yeah. So I made a big mistake. I was thinking in my head like it's only one tribute for Malicious Edge, and it is when the opponent control a monster. But since I stole it with Brain Control, now it's 2 tributes. So yeah, this was a really bad play. So then I go for Army, get the Stratos effect, get the Prisma, I guess. No, I go for Prodigy. I try to get him as low as I can, and then I just hope he doesn't have it this time. So I said Bottomless. No, just Mirror Force. Try to attack, I go Mirror Force. He said the Ryko, said the Deep Prison. I try to attack. He go for the set Deep Prison. Then he goes for the Kaiku, so again he's main decking Kaiku, which is very annoying. So then I can go for the Malicious Edge, and then I set the Bottomless, and I get the draw, and I pick up the Dark Calling. So Ryko clear the sets, then he goes into Caius. So yeah, I mean it's a Flamvell deck, but I'm more losing in because of the Kaiku, Hamster, Ryko, Caius than anything else. But now I can just freely go for Dark Calling and banish everything in my hand to make a big heavy Gaia, and now I just wood top deck's the best. And also I figured even though if he might have Rekindling, there's no Synchro 8s he can make with Rekindling that can house the Evil Gaia, so the best he can do is just buy some time with the Colossal Fighter, which he does, but it's fine, I just get him even lower. And yeah, bluff set, and that's it. So we can go to game number 3. This time he starts again. You see he open Hamster like every single time, so this time, yeah, he opened the Hamster, so I go big piece golem, just like last time. Yeah, he goes for a Ryko, and I just pass my turn. So here, since we saw he was into the Kaiku main deck, I don't want to use Future Fusion just yet. I want to save it up until I can use the Dark Calling or Miracle Fusion, because if I let it stick with both the Rykos, he could clear the monsters, attack directly, banish everything I sent with Future Fusion, and then yeah, I'm pretty fucked. So yeah, just waiting out. He has the Deep Prison for the Hamster. The first Ryko just cleared the big piece, which is fine. And I said Phoenix Moon last. It was the second Ryko, unfortunately, so he can go do some more damage and set the Book of Moon. So I can go Prisma, reveal Firma, to send Ocean to make a Miracle Fusion live, but he had the Book of Moon, so yeah, I just set the Deep Prison. He steal it, and yeah, now I can make a Synchro 8. Thought Ruler plays around the Deep Prison, so that's a pretty nice call from him. It was a 50-50, because if it was the Bottomless, he would just have lost it, but yeah, it's working in his favor, so now I can just go Future Fusion. And then I can go Stratos, yeah, I go Stratos effect, and then I go for Dark Calling, and yeah, it's a payback time, or at least we try. So we can clear the Thought Ruler, then we can clear the Ryko, we get him very low, but look at the hand he has, so he still has so much gas, so you can go Side Draw, then you can go Brain Control, steal Evil Gaia, try to attack, so I'm forced to use the G Prison, then he clears the Stratos, then he can normal summon the Caius and banish the Future Fusions. Pretty good for him, so I go for Army, get the Prisma, and set the Jisoo Master, which is pretty good because it bounced the Flame and Fire Dog on top of the deck, and now I have to top deck something to clear the Caius because I'm getting very low. And yeah, attack directly in here. Yeah, top deck Torrential, so I can just set Prisma. I use Torrential, and now it's just yeah, wood top deck's the best, but yeah, the Flamvell Magician, and yeah, that's game for him. So yeah, that's it for Evil Gaia for this 4th match. So just to show, so here's the list. Like I said, there's the 1 Exile Frost, and that's it. And yeah, the profile viewer. And currently I have over 500 ratings, so I'm 140. as of now, but we keep on grinding and see what we can do. So I don't know yet what I will be playing next, but you can count on me to have some fun with some more decks. So we'll see what's next. So yeah, see you next week, I guess, guys. Bye bye.